In this video, we're packing for our next Walt Disney World trip with these two toddlers. So we're gonna try and fit all of this into one suitcase and one carry-on. Let's try to do this. Hey, welcome back. Okay, so if you watched my last video about prepping, you'll see that I shared the big tip of putting all of your things in baskets as you gather things around the house. So that way when you go to pack like I'm doing, it's much easier because everything's already in baskets and now they're already categorized as well. So I'm just gonna clear everything off the bed, leave them in their baskets, and we're gonna start packing things.
Before I start packing, I wanna share the different categories I have everything sorted out into. This is our park stuff, so items that are either going into the park bag or on the stroller. So here we have packing bags, and then toys will be taken on the plane and in the parks with us. This is just a mess of electronic stuff and toiletries with a restock of some things. And then our shoes and clothes. Finally, snacks, stroller, and luggage.
Okay, so of course I have my packing checklist here with me. I have all the things that I actually have in my possession, like checked off, but everything as I'm packing it, I'm going to actually cross it off the list so that way I know it's packed, it's already in the suitcase, and I'm not forgetting it at home. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and lay out all of our clothes. So typically you would think to lay everything out by the person and put everything in their one stack, but when you have little ones, they're not gonna be able to go into their suitcase getting their own stuff and getting it out. And if they are, it's probably gonna create more of a mess and a hassle for you. So something that we do at home on a normal daily basis is setting the kids' clothes out in one spot. So that way when we go to get ready in the morning, everything's already there. So I thought, why don't we also do that on vacation? So I'm gonna go ahead and already group everyone's clothes all together in one pile. So that way when we go on vacation, everything's all in one spot for that specific day. So if my husband is going or we have extra help coming with us, they can also help get the kids ready by that specific day without having to go into all these separate suitcases or bags, collecting all of the clothing and then getting everyone ready. Okay, so now we have all of our outfits put together by day, depending on what park we're going to or if we're doing a resort day at the pool. Okay, so I'm going to start putting everything in packing cubes, and I have so many different packing cubes. I actually have to be kind of strategic with this though. So I did go into my husband's travel stuff and I grabbed some of his old compression packing cubes. So we're going to be using some of those for things that I'm going to be putting in the backpack that we actually take on the plane with us. And I'm also going to be using compression packing cubes for those extra clothes that we're taking into the parks. And I also use it for something else that I keep in my stroller. I'll share that a little bit later. So our travel day outfits obviously don't need to go into a packing cube, so I'm just gonna leave those be. We're gonna move on to the water day outfits. Since our first day at the resort, we're going to be going down to the pool and just having a nice relaxing pool day. So I'm gonna put those in a compression packing cube because those are going to go in the backpack that we take on the plane. So we have that at the ready for when we get to the resort. So one thing you're gonna notice is that the swimsuits that I have for my kiddos are bright, like almost neon colors. I had noticed that when we go to splash pads, even locally, that swimsuits are always almost the same color. For boys, they're always almost all blue, or for girls, they're almost always all pink. So I made sure to get some swimsuits that literally will make my kids stand out. So if I'm standing on the outskirts and I happen to look down or I'm helping one of my kiddos, I can easily look up and spot my other kiddo from across the way. I'm not having to bob through all the other kiddos where they're at. You know how quickly one little one can hop away or move to a different spot, your heart drops. But I've noticed that if I put my son in neon green, I can very easily spot him, and it gives me just a little bit more reassurance. So when you're zipping up packing cubes, I find it very helpful to stick your thumb in underneath where the zipper part is and then help guide it down like with your index finger, so that way you don't get it snagged on the fabric and then either rip it or get frustrated. So if you use your thumb and then guide it down, it helps it compress much easier. One down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to go. Baby, no, I have 7 more left, but I'm done with 1. Okay, so now they're all in their packing cubes and ready to go into the suitcase. Hey, what are you doing? Just wanting to say that it is realistic that packing is not going to happen in one sit-down setting. So I'm going to say goodnight for now, and I'll see you in about 5 seconds when I wake up tomorrow. Okay, so we have everything that's going into the park over here. This is all stroller stuff. This is all stuff that's going to be going into the suitcase, and then this is stuff that is going to the airport. All of it's going to the airport. This is stuff that is going in our airport bag with us, along with our travel clothes that are down there. Okay, so I think we're ready to actually start putting things into suitcases. So excited because it's been 2 days that I've been actually like packing things into their respective bags and organizing them and whatnot. Keep in mind, this is not 2 full days. This is like 2 like very partial days of just probably like 2 hours at a time. But I think I'm finally ready to start putting things into the suitcases. And I have a few more tricks to show you, so let's take a look. Okay, so this has honestly been like my most favorite suitcase, and I love it because it's still just as wide as one of those double suitcases, but if you can see right here, it's not like a clamshell fold where most of the suitcases fold out like a book, or like a clamshell is what they call it. This one opens from the front, and it has been such a game changer. I love it that I don't have to hop it up onto the bed and then flip half of the heavy part over just to get it open. It opens almost like a treasure box, and it's the best suitcase. Okay, so are you ready for this? It opens just like this. It's like a little treasure box. So let's go ahead and fill this thing up. Okay, so we have mostly everything in our bags right here. In here we have all of our clothes, accessories, toiletries, that kind of stuff. The only thing that I'm going to need to add to here is all of my makeup, and I'll do that the morning of, after I actually get ready, right before our flight. In here I have our park bag and then other like random little stuff. I put a brick of wipes in here, some stroller accessories, and then this is what we're going to be taking to the airport. It has all of our snacks, kiddo stuff. We're going to be putting our tablets in there. We'll be putting our tablets in there, laptop, all important documents, and then I also put my crossbody bag in there as well. But I still have this stuff that I need to pack, and it is not fitting in either one of these. So my trick for this is that we have my stroller, and I have this huge stroller bag. So there is plenty of room in here for this stuff and probably a small child. So we're gonna go ahead and toss. Don't laugh at me. Anything can go in here that's not going to get broken or ruined if it accidentally gets crushed a little bit. So diapers and our rain cover is perfect for that. My son's boots totally can go in here as well. We'll tighten this up, and then this is going to be checked. We have our checked luggage. This is technically a carry-on, but we're going to check it as well. We have air tags in there. The backpack that's going onto the plane with us, and then the stroller that is also housing other items that didn't fit in here. Okay, I think we did it. We got all of our clothes, toiletries, that kind of stuff in here. In here we have our park bag, other kind of odds and ends. We have the backpack we're taking on the plane, and then our stroller over there with extra stuff stuffed inside of it. I have one baby sleeping behind me and another very cranky, tired one on me. So we did it. We're packed, and we're going to Disney World. Kiss? Give a kiss to Minnie. Will you wave bye? Bye. See you in the next video.